Okay guys, this is Matt coming at you from Rustin Rod's garage. This is actually a part 2 to applying pastels. Excuse me. I went back and looked, kept getting questions about how I put them on, but I recorded that section and didn't put it in the video, so I apologize. Persistence pays off. This truck I'm working on here, I want to put a little bit of dust and dirt on, not a lot, just a little bit. So I'll show you how I apply it. Like the last video, you got your paint brushes, applicator of some sort. This is a defining eye brush that I picked up, this white one, and it seems, maybe because it's made for makeup, it holds a lot more, and it's a lot easier to work with. And I'll show you how I put it on. Obviously, this one, the white walls, I mean, they're dull. They're still too clean for this crusty looking rod, so we want to darken them up a little bit. So I think I'll start with I got a dark gray. You can use a black. It just depends on the degree that you want to go. And we got a rust color here. And these little containers, I keep them in. I'll just take the brush, stick it in there, and then I just take the cap and just pat it off in the cap a little bit. Then you get whatever part you want to put it on and give it a little tap, a little blow on a little bit, some of the darker colors. And you can see it dirtied it up a little bit compared to what it was. You just hit them all a little bit. Don't worry about the excess. Just give it a few little taps. I want to darken them all up. I want to get a little bit on the tail light there. And you can see it darkens them up a little bit, changes them. Hope this shows up. It's hard to see on the phone. Don't worry if you get a little more than you want. You can always tap the brush out, clean it out, and go back and add a little bit more. It's really not that big a deal. The great thing about pastels, clean brush, you can wipe them off, start all over. So we'll go lid back on that, and this makes a mess. I'm not doing a lot, so we'll go with the dark gray. Yeah, that's a little bit on there. When I dirty my tires, I just kind of blotch it on. Don't want to brush it because I really don't want it going anywhere. And it just gets them a little dirtier. You can see the difference between the two. If you go with you can go with the black, and it really gets them dirty. And I just go through and once in a while you gotta, it's kind of like painting, you gotta reload your brush a little bit. Like I said, the two types of pastels you can come across. You can buy some really, really good ones for big money. And I try and do it randomly. So if one part's a little cleaner, that's fine. One part's a little darker. And I might even take some black in there. But that definitely darkened that up. It's like your chrome, if you're doing a weather, and you add a little bit, darken it up. Oops, sorry. The tires I did, once I painted the inserts, these are the plastic inserts for the white wall, and they're really white. I painted those with Tamiya Racing White. Somebody else did this, I saw on, I believe it was Facebook, and it really tones them down quite a bit. I mean, you could still use them on a shiny build, but it just tones that white down quite a bit. And that's how I apply it, just with a brush. Nothing real technical, nothing real difficult. We want a little bit of dark in there. An experiment. Like I said, you can take it off. It comes off. And that's better. A little dirt on that license plate. Back of a truck is always dirty. You know, nobody's really going to see the bottom on this one. But that's it. That's how I apply my pastels, just with a brush. Like I say, this seems to work the best. I've used paint brushes. They don't seem to hold the paint. They're not as soft. This thing's got a lot of bristles. If you compare it to a big brush of a regular size, I don't know if it'll pick that up or not. But it's a fuller brush. There's a lot more bristles, holds a lot more pastel. And it's just a defining eye brush. I picked this up on a Target, maybe. We shop a lot there, so that would be my guess. So that's it. Still got some work to do to this before I get a finished build on it. And I'll get videos and show it off. And I hope this helps you out. Everybody have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.